Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Charts and Beers live session here from Pro Traders Launch. We got Yunus and Trader R here with me. We will be going over Bitcoin and what happened during this week's crazy nice range we had up here. And we will try to catch some live trades if we get some volatility in during the session. So make sure to hit the bell and give us a like here on the video, and we will do those more often for you. And let us know, please, if you can hear us on YouTube, and we will kick it off. Yunus, how are you doing, man?
Hey man, I've been alright. How are you doing?
Nice. Oh yeah, good. Back in warm weather and nice sun. So did a bit of sailing yesterday and
Nice. Catching
nice trade today.
catching some fish.
Unfortunately not. Fish is really tricky. I don't know. Either they hide all, but at the end did not fish all too much. Maybe I'll get for catching some lobsters tomorrow or later today, and
Yeah,
we
nice.
can see where it goes. But yeah, is the sound clear? Let me see quickly
Yep,
if we
it is
got
all
some
good.
comments. Nice, guys. You can also ask us some questions here anytime. We will try to get back to them later. It will be a quick session, a recap as mentioned, and going over live price action and where we think Bitcoin is going next. For everyone that is new here, we have a Discord where we go over all those paper trades and about 14 sessions a week, live sessions, charting sessions, and fun sessions like charts and beers, where we present our ideas and thoughts that come together as a nice team and a great community, I have to say. Really love the community aspect. But let's go straight into it here. Given out earlier this week, this channel here at the highs, you can see how well it was respected between the bottom, mid, top, mid, again, mid, top, bottom, mid. So really nice respect in this channel. And also today, then, we were around here during the mid of the channel during our New York Open live session, and we scalped along from this exact low here. So always be aware that we are doing live paper trading here during the sessions. We got a scalp here of 2% so far, stop loss in profits, and took some nice profits on the move up. So I'll quickly go over how we took that trade, and also I'll go over how we took that trade here a few days ago on the FOMC live session. So we were here also live on YouTube. So if you don't want to miss out, click subscribe and hit the bell, and you will get notified whenever we jump on, when there's volatility or when we got some, crazy price action going on. We will try to jump on for you here and go live in price action and see where Bitcoin is taking us. So I'll review this trade here we did live on stage and the other one earlier today. So we came back here into a key level from me. You can see this is my speed of waves template. It gives you alerts whenever we get some crazy aggression, some crazy volatility in the market. You can see here we moved down into my key level. The key level I'll show you later. And we got some aggressive sells into it, and afterwards this was when we started the session, and I told everyone, attention, we are getting more aggressive shorts and we are getting a swing failure of this level, and I will take a scalp long from here. So we took a scalp around this area and took it up for the 2%, first the 1% move into daily open, and then 2% up so far. Got a nice scalp from that, and I would still like to ride it up a little bit higher. So where exactly did we get into? I'll show you right away here. We got a few untapped VWAPs. This one we cleared already, and this one we cleared already. Let me take that off here. But if we zoom in here more locally, we can clearly see how well respected this untapped VWAP close was. So basically from a few days ago, we got the nice move into it with the aggressive shorts and taking it up. So that was the plan. Basically, let me see if I still have the drawing from earlier today. Basically, the idea was to take it up here. If we see the 5-minute lower time frame chart, we can see that in this area where I told everyone to take profit, we got a retrace and then continue to pump again. So if we are going to reclimb to further upside, I would like to see and look for a short up here. Always remember, get for the best trades with the best probabilities, and don't trade crazy fips or up stuff that is made up. And yeah, trade the highest probability trades either at the highs or at the lows. I would never go for a short here at the lows, and that's what I also told our members. Always get for the easy trades. And here, for example, if we get up here to this untapped VWAP close and we get aggressive longs into the level, I will get a scalp short out of here. I'm also always monitoring CVD, so we can check CVD here on the higher time frame. For example, what is going on? You can see already here on yesterday's drop, we got nice bearish CVD divs here on the 30 minutes time frame, for example. And if we get something similar going on here, currently CVD is climbing into this previous untapped VWAP close. And if we get some bearish CVD divs from here, I will look for a short in this region. So let's see if price and CVD climbs again, and we get some bearish CVD divs on the top again, and we can look for a short. And this could also be a higher time frame day trade, just in case we don't continue to grind our way up slowly. So we want to see a reaction. Make sure you see a reaction and don't trade grinding small move. So if we just come up here, let me take this off again. If we just come up here, slowly grind our way along for quite some time, I will not take the trade because Bitcoin is probably bound to be going higher. So it's always on the table, always take reactions and make sure you don't jump in just because a level is blindly tapped. You always want to see some aggressive longs or shorts into that respected level. Like here, for example, if we zoom back a few days, you can see here the white bars are basically whenever we got aggressive shorts into a level or whenever we got some aggressive longs into a high. And you can see how well it gives you trades with speed of waves. So basically we got one here, for example, nice move to the upside. We got also one here at the highs, nice move to the downside afterwards, where we always get aggressive longs into the high, for example, or also here at the lows. Great, let me see, great aggressive shorts into the low, and we take it up from here. So also here in this area, aggressive shorts, more shorts, move up, aggressive shorts, move up. Then also here, aggressive shorts, nice move up on the high, aggressive longs, move to the downside, and so on. So really nice to use reaction. You can read order flow, you can memorize levels, or you can learn speed of waves and do it with a little bit of easier technique instead of remembering how many millions of volume was into a high or into a low. You can just remember the bars and have alerts go off and send you alerts on Telegram. So also, quickly here, that is the other view I shared on Wednesday, where we got my little waves cluster here, and I told everyone on the FOMC I would like to get back down. We were live, I think it was around this high here when we got to the FOMC announcement and the live stream. You can re-watch it, we can put it into the comments, and basically we got back into the cluster, tapped it, got back into the cluster, tapped it, got back into the cluster, got aggressive shorts here on this low, and then got a nice 4% rise from that. Also live here during time. And today, I told everyone inside the launch, we got a smaller cluster here, not all too well respected because there is not all too much follow through here on the lower side with Delta. But still, we can see if this cluster gives a similar reaction, even if it was still smaller. So for me, to sum it up, really important, I would like to see either a move to the upside of the range, either the untapped VWAP close here. We got also a daily level here that is untapped, and we could go a move, or we could also get a move to the top of the channel again. But if we do, I would like to see a reclaim of the channel, to be honest, because we tapped the channel now for quite some time. 1, 2, 3, 4 channel high, and if we get up and reclaim this level, for sure I would be looking for higher. So Where's higher for me on the higher time frame? Let me zoom out for you and show you my last level before I hand it over to Eunice. So daily time frame BTC USD on Bybit. Something really important. We got a nice SR flip here. Let me switch on that one. We got a nice SR level here on this wick to the downside, back tested it, moved further to the downside. So this level, however, if we check out other exchanges and other symbols, is way higher. So you can see here that the same wick was not that low. So basically we did not never backtest BTC USDT, for example, for this on the higher time frame. So if we reclaim this local channel here, this local sideways range, swing failure this high here, perfect, and tap the SR flip above for a move further down. So always keep those differences between exchanges and tickers in place. Others might tell you that there's only Bybit or only one order flow source that is giving you all the truth and all the juice. But at the end, always remember to watch multiple exchanges, multiple tickers, and multiple price actions. You can also check BTC Euro, for example, or other pairs, other currency pairs in order to search for discrepancies or similarities. And with that, I will hand it over to Jonas, and I'll come back to your questions if there are any later.
Right, great. Thank you, Michael. That was a great explanation. And a nice trade today. I saw that live stream today.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Awesome. Yeah, just the
I
1%.
really loved it.
Really crazy for a scalper. Those are like insane trades. I mean, in a few minutes you just get 1% like that. I mean, before we go on, we have 150 people. Can we please get a like on the live stream? And then that shows us your appreciation.
What's up, lads?
Hey, Mr. Trader. I was just asking for the likes.
Oh, like how many people we got in there? Let me,
150.
man, I just came back. I went to the store and I forgot my wallet when I came back, and I had to run back and get it. Jesus Christ, it took me a while to find that out. But
okay.
yeah, how are you doing, lads? Sorry I wasn't on there a while ago.
I'm good. I'm just gonna go and go over my view now. Then I'll give it on to you.
No bother, man. No bother.
All right. So for me, I do want to start off with a small recap of what I was looking for, because mainly I'm a swing trader, so my trades take a little more time to develop and to get to those bigger targets. So I want to do a small recap of my last charts and beers, what was like a month ago. So it's been a while. This update I gave into the group was also this was also a month ago. This was a Sunday Swingers update I gave to the group, and I was looking for a long position at 16,400. I think I did talk about it like the last charts and beers, but yeah, I do want to give a small recap. As mentioned here in the post, I said, this has the potential to become a swing trade, but we can continue to trade the range because it is a range. I mean, we have some take profits in between, but we can keep in mind in our heads, in our minds, like, okay, this could become a swing trade. I have a small echo from Trader R. If you could please mute, would be awesome. Thank you.
Not a problem.
So we know that it could become a swing trade. With that in mind, I may take profits, gonna be a little bit smaller. So that's how I approach my trading here. So the next, of course we moved up, and we broke out of that range as anticipated. So now that we got out of that range, I've been taking profits on that long, and the first thing that I was looking for again was like a 1, 2, and maybe a wave 3, and a 4 and a 5 to the upside. That could be playing out here. My first thought was like, I want to see a small move down here to either get into a new long and to compound my long again. And then, of course, we get another push to like 23, 24 area here. That was my main target that I was looking for. And as you can see here on the bigger chart, I've shared a new elite wave count that could be a little bit more bearish, but you see what I'm trying to show. But I'm not going to get into that, of course, because that's a little bit more for the members. If you want to get the details about that, you're free to join us, of course. But I will go over that. What I was looking for next. So we got that little move down into this area here that I was looking for at the 0.236. I did compound my long there, and I took a new long as well. And then we got a nice pump again, like 10-12%, I believe that was. And I was still looking for maybe some higher. I did like, okay, get out of your longs a little bit, take some profits, of course, and then wait for what happens here, the reaction here. Still looking for another push up. Maybe the subdivisions has changed here a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, it's a little bit difficult to get those subdivisions in here. But yeah, we just play with what we have at the time. So yeah, then I can go over a little bit more locally. We had a nice setup here. Okay, I was looking for this like a nice corrective structure, like an ABC, and then a 5 impulse to the downside. So it was like a flat type of move to potentially push up to like 24 area. And I mean, even that one played out very well. I also traded this one. It was a nice trade. Even though we didn't reach the target, but like, yeah, you get in a few hours time, we just pumped up like 5-6%. That was just a great trade. Of course, we have our take profits here at the swing failure area and the monthly. And then, yeah, eventually we didn't make our way to the high here, to the weekly. That was the main target, but it's still a profitable trade. And yeah, very happy with that, of course. Now, what I'm looking for next, now that we made our way into the red box at the weekly, let's go over that for a second. I personally do think that this area, it is quite a big area, but in terms of like swing trader perspective, what happens here is going to be a big area of what happens here. Can we eventually make our way up that weekly and then go straight through that? That's to be seen, but I do think that this is going to be a big resistance. Why is that? Because if you just look at the chart, to keep it very simple, there isn't really much above us. And you could say like, okay, that's really bullish, but actually, if there's not really much above us, it could mean that bears are going to try to protect that. I mean, defend this area. So I do think there's going to be a big resistance here because, yeah, if there's not going to be any defense here, they're just going to squeeze it pretty easily to like 30K. We don't have that many levels. There's not much volume in between this. So it makes sense that we do see some kind of a reaction here. And I do still want to see like a somewhat of a move down before we either continue up or have another leg up. Yeah, that's to be seen, of course, but yeah, some kind of retracement would be fit here. And yeah, I would be looking to compound my longs again. I would look for 20,400 is my main target. And then maybe 20,500, but that's going to be all reaction based. If price just does this, then I'm not going to be looking for this area. I want to see some structure built, of course. Don't want to be jumping into like random trades because I have some confluence there, but just see how we reach levels. And then for me locally, it is fairly simple. Between the weekly and the daily, it is a big range here. And then we have that monthly level in between. Let me put on the magnets. You see it has a lot of respect here. Now we tested that support. Do we now lose that again and go to the daily? That's possible. We'll see. But yeah, looking for longs here is not really ideal. It would be there's a bit of a suicide, I would say. I want to look for some kind of a shorts potentially. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we have reached our target box, and then yeah, now we see what happens. Do we reclaim that weekly, or do we move down? That's pretty much it for me. You know my levels. And,
Nice one, man.
Thank you.
Really nice update. Always love it if you share a little bit count and it plays out perfectly afterwards. Like it's magic. I can't believe how good it works sometimes. It's crazy.
Sometimes.
So we got a few questions here. I'll quickly go over 2 questions because they're very important before we hand it over to the legend trader R. So while you wait for Trader R, give him a like, and he will sing at the end of the session. But in
Will
the
I?
meantime,
I didn't
yeah,
agree
for
for that.
sure, 200 likes, and Trader R will sing.
Yes,
It
pump
is
it
my
up.
Nah,
birthday. No.
JLo LP asked, could you explain the difference for USDT and USD? I was told USDT on Bybit has more volume now, but USD was what I used before. USDT seems to be more accurate now, or not. It is never, yeah. The thing is, if USDT for sure, if we are going down, there's should be in general more volume on USDT. But also throughout the day, if you look on lower time frame, you can see differences. So it's not like, oh, now for months we have more volume on USDT or on Bybit. It is different exchanges where bigger players and the real whales, not the self-claimed whales, but where the bigger whales basically spread out their orders, because you cannot fill big enough orders. None of those exchanges have enough liquidity. So you always have a few hours a day more liquidity on Binance, for example, and then again a few bigger orders on Bybit, and it will be combined in most of the cases. So if we get Netzo Kronos here on the next session, probably for you, he can go over more in detail. But what I can only recommend is to have a look at um, both tickers and multiple exchanges, because you can clearly see also some differences in low time frame volume, and the best part is still when both match. So for example, if you get a lot of orders, a lot of sells into a low on USDT and on USD on multiple exchanges, it will be one of the best counter trades you can do. If it's only on Bybit, on BTC USD, I'm reluctant to take the trade, for example. I would like to see always two exchanges with similar data, with similar volume confluence or confluences in levels or trap traders in order to take a trade. Then the guarantees, the probabilities are way, way higher. And then we got another question about the price. At the end, it is practically free for the price they charge, in fairness. It is true, guys. We have about 14 sessions a week, plus our pro traders jumping in the launch voice channel randomly every day, more or less, when price action hits. And for the price you pay about €1 or $1 or $2 max per session. So that's,
Pretty
in my
much
opinion,
like
it's
a one-on-one, isn't it?
pretty much free. Yeah, at the end it is 100%. But yeah, I'll hand it over to Trader R.
You can go ahead.
Thanks. Thanks. That was a great introduction. Thanks. Right. So I'm going to continue on.
Wait 1 second. Your screen is a little bit blurry. I don't know what happened here.
Is it blurry? That might be your end because my connection is absolutely brilliant. Right?
Yeah, that should be it. I don't know what happened here.
Yeah.
But when you
that's it.
started talking, it went blurry.
Oh, really? It's
okay,
okay now.
It's back.
is
It's
it?
back. It's back. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Fucking
Trader
McDonald's
ask,
internet.
trader,
Paul,
trader ask,
Paul, don't
Trader-
start now. I knew you were going to come in there. I knew it. You were silent all along. Stay silent.
Your connection's as good as your singing voice. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh man. Yeah, I already done that when saying. Right. So it's okay to go ahead now, is it, Yunus, or
Yeah,
I'm just-
quickly before it goes blurry again.
before it goes blurry again? Okay, I am actually having difficulties with connection this week. It's been acting the bollocks. They were doing road works outside, so I was kind of messing with it. But anyways, look, we continue on, right? I can't remember the last time we did a charts and beers, but we did an FOMC session there on Wednesday, and it went absolutely perfectly, I could say, because on the FOMC, right, we were literally, if you haven't seen it, we were literally just sitting in this range, right? And I was saying during the FOMCs, it's most likely to just absolutely destroy people. So you've run each side of the liquidity. Each side I had before we even started to run up and down was liquidations on this side and the TR pocket and the liquidations on the downside, right? And the main thing was it said if we came down to this low, I'd be looking for this target up here, mainly because we had this potential Gartley. I know it didn't play out, lads, but I always say the best trade is when you get the long off of the. You know what? I'll just pull it all together because people probably don't know. Some people don't know harmonics, but the best trade is always the long off of the C to the D. And if you were there in the time PC was there and he was saying this thing looks like it's going to keep going up, there's no reason to short, you know. So we still predicted this fairly well. We got that run on the top, run on the lows, all the way up here for that D of this harmonic. Nevertheless, PC was looking for the highs because he was our order flow trader at the time, and he absolutely called it perfectly. So fair play to him. He kind of stopped everyone from going into a trade on that D of the harmonic. But apart from that, that was a nice session, I must say. It was a bit of a laugh too. What else did we have going on? That was the FOMC. The other day, I had a session the next day. What I was looking for in that session was pretty much we had this range, right? And I was looking for a run of these highs up here. If you see, I had it a bit further a target, but we ran up the highs and we swing failed, and that's where you had to try and get in and your own initiative. But we ran down to run these lows for a bigger move up. It was one of those bigger plays, and I must say that was one of the best plays I had this week. It was all given out inside in the sessions as well, which was kind of perfect. But today is one of those days as well where me and Winston were on, and there was a news event that sent everything down in the market, but apart from Bitcoin, it was holding the lows. And what I was going over was actually, what do I have over here? Was the volume. The volume at that low. I was saying, look, it was around this price here before we actually took the low. I was like, look, everything's bearish across the markets right now, so I'm going to just chill a little bit. Bitcoin is holding up, but you do have this high volume node at the low, and you can see yourselves, like, this is a little bit of a golden nugget for people that don't know about the volume. Volume spikes of any kind tend to reverse it, you know. So you got that volume spike at the low. I was saying this is not really a place I want to enter because of the bearishness across the markets. Bitcoin was holding up, and what she do? She came down, swing failed low. When Satan came in, saved the day. This is a long for me, and sent it back up. And I was giving out my target of this trade station pivot at this high up here, which was the main target. Run these highs, get that trade station pivot, and then we can see from there. Earlier, just about an hour before, I was jumping inside in the lounge. I was chilling out, and we were looking for this zone down here for a trade back up to the 0.5 and potentially looking for a bit higher, but we didn't get the bit higher part. We got the 0.5, which is all about the TR pocket. That 0.5 is your main target with your longs. It is always a good take profit. So I've pretty much gone over the last few days and what happened today and what happened in the lounge, just probably about half, maybe an hour before. I didn't get much time to prepare my charts because I forgot my wallet, but I'm going to go over and see what we have going on, right? So let's get rid of this. We got that TR pocket long. So the next trade I am actually kind of looking for, the next zone, you could say, is this liquidation zone down here. You have a lot of liquidity. If you want to know more about these liquidation zones, they have been calling the highs and lows for a long time right now. And I did do a module last week on these levels, and they have been just perfect for TR pocket trades, and they have been perfect for everything else. So it's good confluence. What else do we have down here? We have the TR extension and we have the liquidations. Also, you need to note as well is that we do have NPOC down here. The one thing I'm going to say is, right, I'm going to say it here is you've way too much there. You know, it's something to keep an eye on. If you've way too much land in there because, for example, you have this big potato pocket landing on this zone, which is kind of ruining it, to be honest. Where is the potato pocket? There it is. It is on that zone, so it's kind of ruining that level because everybody likes to trade off that potato pocket. So just a word of caution, there is a lot of liquidity here. Doesn't mean every time you hit this liquidity, it's going to bounce. It could run that and go straight down into the next pocket of liquidity. So the good thing is the TR pocket is before that 618 and the potato pocket, so you could get that bounce beforehand. So what's my thought overall? Like I was saying from here, right? So I'm going to go a higher time frame on this one. Mainly because from down here I was bullish. This range I was bullish. This range again, I would like to see more upside again. Mainly because my thoughts of this being like an expanded flat, if you ever looked at expanded flats before, they don't ever break market structure, and I don't want to break this market structure. I want to keep it going. So what I'm really looking for is that next pivot. I've been giving you updates on the pivots. The next pivot would be nice. You do have monthly pivots that are laying down here, so keep an eye on those monthly pivots that are lying down here in case we do break that market structure. But if we do break that little market structure up here, I want to keep the market structure on this low here. I did do a public update on it all, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. And I don't know if Paul is going to be sharing his screen after me. Paul, how are you doing today? You seem to be quiet over there in the corner.
Yeah, I'm quiet. I've just got a little ditty to share publicly, I suppose. Given that
You
I
have to
shared
share.
it.
You know you have to share that screen to get your show what you want.
Oh, is that what? I just wanted to keep it a secret. Secret
We're
to
mind reading.
secret
He's
to
too
the.
greedy. This fella. He's too fucking greedy.
I wanted to keep it a secret to the last minute. I don't like sharing public stuff. Come on,
Okay.
guys.
You can go ahead.
This is for the members. This is for the members. So
It's for the members. Okay, what do you want to give to the public? So
right. So yesterday evening, I did a bit further analysis on the Nasdaq when everyone was getting particularly bullish. And I think I've already been over this with the members today. So sorry, guys, if I'm repeating myself. As we've discovered, there is a nice looking Gartley that looks to be playing out with a lot of confluence in the Nasdaq. And though for those that are interested, the Nasdaq and Bitcoin have more correlation with each other than even the ES. And that's just a fact. Do your own research, but if you want even more confluence than the ES, compare the Nasdaq and Bitcoin, both of them being obviously technology linked. I suppose the indices, I suppose in a way, of Bitcoin being its own. But basically, yeah, we got this beautiful Gartley, and as everybody's getting super bullish on everything yesterday, everything was rallying like crazy, and everyone was buy. I thought I would try and look for the counter argument to that, and we are in a very, very specific area where we've got a really nice fib time lining up with a monthly level and an anchored VWAP level, and a sort of one of Trader R's special TR pockets even comes into play in there. And yeah, I just think we've got a bit more bearishness on the Nasdaq to play out, and if you understand how a bearish Gartley works, you can see we've got quite a drop ahead of us potentially. Now I was looking for higher on the ES and the Nasdaq, but that was down at the lows. Now I'm looking for a bit lower here at the highs. So excuse me for sort of slightly changing my analysis because I was potentially looking for a bit higher. But that's what I see on the Nasdaq at the moment. Basically, I'm not going to get too excited about getting super bullish on it, but yeah, that's where I am. And we are, I think, as we are live, we're seeing a slight move down at the moment. Just to give a bit more on this scenario, there is potentially the chance that we could take these highs by a slight degree. So that's something to watch out for. But we are seeing a second. Let me zoom in here to the 30-minute chart. We are seeing a lower high created. So this was last night's rejection. We've come down. We've created a lower high. So to balance probability, zooming in here, this could be the lower high, but we'll see. You can see this value area. We're still holding the low of this value area at the moment until we start losing that. And when we start, so at the moment we're looking like we're losing this, but if we continue down here, we have rejected off this weekly level and this area. So let's yeah, let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't be surprised to swing fade of these lows, go up, take out these highs, and then come back. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. So you just need to trade accordingly. But at the moment, yeah, that's what I'm expecting on the Nasdaq. That is accompanied with very bearish news that came today. If you're, well, if you traded fairly bearish news from the job market in terms of it being positive, too positive. That is quite bearish for the stock market, believe it or not, and the Fed's policy. So there you go. Let's see where we go. Yeah.
Paul, I'm shocked how clean your charts are.
Oh yeah.
This is the first
That's
time
nice.
in a long time I've seen them so clean.
Oh, that's nice, mate. Thank you. That's something coming from you. Do you want me to show you?
That's the only thing you're getting from me as well. Like,
do you want me to show you some messy charts?
No.
I'm sure I've got some somewhere. This is quite messy. No, I think actually, I think I've tidied myself up a bit here. I don't know.
Yeah, you've tied it up a little bit. I wouldn't say that much.
Take
No,
it-
after
take it-
seeing these other charts, I wouldn't say too much about it. But
I mean, look at that. That's got plenty of stuff going on.
yeah,
That's
forget
not-
what I said. Yeah, fucking hell.
That's a simple one for you. There you go. Anyway, yeah. But I mean, look, I've just scanning through the charts. Actually, I'm going to point this one out. Look at
What's
this.
that?
Do you remember this?
Carvana, man.
Carvana.
Man, why is it every single stock that we do the TR pocket on, it has bounced a massive amount?
Isn't that beautiful? Look, we called this
Like,
absolute to the dollar
we
low.
called Netflix, we called Facebook, and then you called Carvana, all in the same type of pull with the TR pocket. Like, that's
very, very simple TR pocket.
Man, how much percent is that?
Let's have a look how much that's moved by.
Oh my god.
400% or something on that, man. That is beautiful. I think there's a couple of guys in the group that have got into this.
Oh man.
Do you know what reminded me about it? It reminded me about this. One of the guys in the group brought it up yesterday. And were like, "Oh, you better had a look at the trade." I was like, "What?" And I was like, "That is crazy. Yeah,
that is crazy, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a nice move on Carvana. So yeah,
man, that's like is that a big company now, Carvana? I don't know.
I think it's a big American company.
Yeah, that's 3 massive stock companies that have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Facebook was one of the.
Man, you love to see it. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. And Netflix. And there was one more. I don't know. I can't remember what it
was. Let's have a look at Facebook. I'm fairly sure it was Facebook. What else was it? That was Facebook. I'm sure it was Meta. What else?
I think it's gone Meta now.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and it's in stocks. Yeah, you can see our analysis on this. Let me close all this crap down. Sorry, guys. Bring that down. But yeah, let's have a look at this chart. This was a fantastic one as well.
Man, look at this one.
Look at this. Using the potato pocket, not the potato pocket.
Wait, hold on there a second. Hold on. Before, were you about to call?
No, sorry, the TR pocket. This is the TR pocket, not the potato pocket. Look at this. I mean, there was a couple of areas of confluence on this. We were using the fib channel, which was playing out really nice on this.
Well, man, you don't need it. You don't need it. Even though it looks good. It looks good, but all you need is that TR pocket.
Look at that.
It is the way.
And it got it. It got it to, well, let's be honest, look, 88.6. I think I got into this at $90.
Man, I remember you saying it in the group as well.
Yeah.
It was around 90.
So, yeah, about $90 into that. So, yeah, very, very nice trade.
How much percent is that one up now?
Question. Well, from where I got in around 100%.
Oh my god!
Not a bad little move. Not a bad move. Everybody was bearish down there, weren't you? So it's nice, but yeah, it's some good stuff. That's it. Yeah, I mean that's it. Let's see how this plays out.
I like it, Paul. I like it.
Thanks, guys. It's
sure. Look, we may as well hop over and see what Andy say. I mean, any questions and see what people have for us. I haven't actually looked at it. Let me actually go into. All right, I have it. No. Tesla, yeah. Dookie was all over Tesla. I think Paul was. Were you, Paul?
No, I was trading Tesla a bit, not as well as
Not as well
Dookie
as
was.
Dookie.
He was calling some fantastic levels. Dookie, I'll be honest with you, he was
You've been calling so much
doing
on that stock market, man.
great. Yeah,
I just
yeah.
can't get. I don't want to be trading crypto, and you're always doing it. Like it's just like, oh fuck.
Some of those moves, and they're easy because you just leave them.
Yeah.
Some great stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I think I posted a trade today that I took actually on the Nasdaq, and I got that 10,500, and I was saying to the lads and
Mhm.
lasses, of course, in the group that I got an entry of 10,500. Now, I'll be honest with you, I rolled that up to probably about 11,500, I think it was on the Nasdaq.
That's a big move for the Nasdaq, you know.
It is a big move. I
It really
literally
is. Like,
I posted it in the group. It was the entry was $10,500 on that, and I just let it run. I let it run, and I think I got up to around this level.
we shorted the high as well on Nasdaq,
That's it.
on stream, didn't we?
Yeah, but I think
What day that was, man. We've so many sessions going on. There's
yeah. Oh man,
hard
it
to
was
follow.
yeah. It was beauty. But I'm going to be honest. I did close that a little bit too early. That Nasdaq one, and it should have
I
still
held
had
on
it.
to it, man. I held
Did
on
you?
to that one strong. Yeah,
Oh man.
I held
Anyway,
on. I got a
well,
nice gain off of that. I was happy. That was
but
the
yeah,
first time I traded the Nasdaq as well. It was
yeah,
good. It was good.
yeah.
Good first trade.
It's a bit more volatile than Nasdaq. I do quite like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. I mean that's some of the stuff they've been trading, but yeah, there's a
Trader
few good
or
ones.
can you comment on FCEL? You know what? I can't because Dookie is the man for FCEL right now. He's been following that a lot lately, so I can't comment on that because I don't follow it. But I
Yeah,
know he has been doing it inside in the lounge, so I
Dookie
can't.
and me. I think there's some of us. I've been honest. We cover so much stuff between us.
Mm.
You know, we could all have our little pets that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
You know, and I'll be honest with you, there does come a limit when as one person that you can cover so many trades, but we do
Hmm.
between us on
Yeah,
those morning sessions. Probably
yeah,
cover about 15 stocks between us. You know, I'll cover
yeah.
two or three. Dookie will cover two or three. Amy will cover two or three,
And
and
you
then and
catch one,
commodities. That's it. Yeah, that's
mm.
it.
and you catch
It's
one trade on stream then every now and then as well.
That's it. The one that we did catch live on stream was this Argo blockchain. We got this one live. The swing failure that was live, totally live. I had said, look, you know, as it was happening, there was
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good point probably to mention that we
yeah,
have different sessions for you guys. So there's charting sessions where we chart from scratch and prepare and search for setups more for learning purpose. And then we have New York Open, New York Close
Yeah.
sessions where we paper trade live. And then we really are
Hmm.
there, dissect the order flow and whatever is coming in the books and
Yeah.
trade the charts if a good trade is given.
Like for
Not
example,
sure not
today
to
we had
cut.
the New York Open, and when Shane was giving out a trade long on Bitcoin, and it was actually a nice long, and
Yeah,
I was giving
nice
out the
different
target of
call.
the pivots. It was a perfect duo right there, I must say. But yeah, let me see these questions again. Do we have any more? Best exchange for forex. I have a lot of tags in. Yeah, it is my 70th birthday today, lads. I know.
Again.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, man.
Can we get more likes because it is my 70th? You know, hit that
Yeah.
big
Hit
7
that like for the 5th birthday
Yeah.
this year already.
Ay.
And it's only 1 month in the year.
Yeah.
The first
I
month.
was 69 on the FOMC, but I'm 70 today since it is my birthday.
Congratulations,
So,
man.
yeah.
How many more to go
things you
this year?
do, things
Oh,
he
man.
does for a couple of birthday cards. Man alive.
I lost count, to be honest. I just whenever someone says my birthday in the chat, it is my birthday. So
Yeah, it happens very often.
Got any Canadians in here? We're gonna question about best exchanges for forex or legacy markets to trade in Canada.
Good question.
I
Not
wouldn't
sure,
know
bro.
because I don't live in Canada. So
No clue.
Yeah, I'm
Canada
not sure about
Me
represents.
that.
neither, unfortunately.
He can still
Yeah, we're
run
getting
for
it.
his wallet.
He's
Yeah, that's
still
why he
running.
forgot his wallet in the first place. He has dementia.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what? He's
Uh,
exactly. Eunice said it there perfectly. Like, I'm an old man. I forget my thing. I forget things, I forgot my wallet. I had to run back. I mean, I had to walk back really slowly. Took me so long.
I can imagine.
But
Okay.
yeah, we don't have much more questions, lads. I'd say we could probably call it a day, and I'm gonna go chill out in the lounge with the rest of the members. Try and make
Good
H
point.
Paul
Good
sing for
point.
you. Happy birthday. Those lads, I wouldn't want to hear H Paul sing for me anyways. He's like a
No,
crow
no, I am.
screeching.
I am, man. And that's a compliment, to be fair. You haven't heard me, mate. That's why I'm on silent all the time, because I like singing in the office, like really loud.
Man, that's why you're always inside in the stage or in the gym, all those
Yeah,
sections where
yeah.
you're on your own. You sing
That's
away
it.
every time I go in there. I go in to pop in, you're singing away. I get the fuck out as fast as I can.
Some nice 80s music, you know me, mate. That's it. You've
Yeah,
caught
that's
me.
it. You just burn my ears off every time.
That's it.
Um, can't handle technology. Yes, I can't handle technology at all. But yeah, I'd say Eunice, I
So,
think we're good to go.
Nice one, everyone. Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you all, or we hope to see you all inside the launch. We have a free waiting room area, and we do a few live streams. So if you subscribe and give us a like, we appreciate it, and we will do more of those sessions. So thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you all next week. I think maybe on Monday we'll do another live stream.
Fantastic.
That's it, yeah.
Great.
Monday again.
Yeah.
We'll see you again then.
the last
Thank you for
chart,
tuning in,
last chart
guys.
on. The most important chart, of course.
Oh yeah, watch that one. Learn a lot from that one, and make sure understand it. And then we'll catch you all on Monday, guys.
That's it. And
Have a
for
good
all the
one.
members as well, I'd see you inside in the lounge if you're there
Yeah.
for a few beers and chillax and charts. Why not?
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers,
See you later.
guys. Bye bye.